Men are the problem.
Men.
Men leave.
Are men trash?
Men or a bear?
It's because a man done did something to her.
The bear's not gonna.
So men have been.
Men are the most horrible.
Creating a bad name for yourself in your 20s will affect you in your 40s, right? So just let me ask this question. What is doing what you want in your 20s? How does it correlate to getting a man in your 40s, right? So in today's society, amongst us as Black women, right, there's a lot of promotion and content and just influence around getting the bag and being a sugar baby and just living your life, which is associated with men, right? And unfortunately, we have come to a place where we are too comfortable with embarrassing ourselves, degrading ourselves, and then using the excuse that I was just young, right? I was young. I was 25, 26. I was young. But people have already watched you. You have created this narrative about yourself. So you may want to be single at that time, which is fine. But how you're moving, you think it's going to be okay and it's going to be over with once you're done. But it's an image now. It is who people perceive you to be. So when it comes down to dating and you get to a certain age and you decide I want to settle down and find a man that I want of my dreams, he now is going to say, look at your past. Look at how you were moving back then. I don't want to be with a woman who has this reputation. And it don't even have to be solely about sleeping around. It could just be your behavior. If you're fighting, if you're just negative, if you sit on social media and you degrade yourself from telling your most intimate areas of your life, if it's twerking your behind online, like that stuff catches up. And I think we just have to realize that is always what I'm focused on. When you are in your younger years, what you do at that time can influence how the years to come will look, especially when it comes to dating a man. And again, keyword, we want a certain type of man. We want a man who has money, who has status, who has this, who has that. And you have to ask yourself, do I align with that? Because a man who has status and who's a high value man or whatever you might want, he cares about not just who you are today, but who you've always been. People can change, don't get me wrong. But once the image is out there, once people have this idea about you, you can't change it. So be mindful when you're in your 20s, how you move out here, because it will catch up to you. And that's what I don't want young women to go through. Like be respectful, have some decorum, just be conscious. Care about your image. That's what's most important. Your image is everything.
Married women obsession, not all of course, but some married women obsession with like single women has to be studied. So it's a video going around from that creator. It's a girl. Now I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I blocked her a long time ago because she made a think piece I didn't agree with. Just as simple. I knew everything I needed to know from that one take. I'm gonna be honest with you. But nevertheless, she's trending again, making a video pretty much saying that every woman has the same desires that she has, which is a crazy concept to even think about. Like, do you not know how self-centered you have to be as a human being to think that everybody has the same life goals as you? Some people don't want children. Some people don't want marriage. Like, I don't get why it bothers you so much. Like, why are you so mad about it? Granted, I don't watch her videos, but the few that I have seen gives me that you really don't want that lifestyle either. Because if you were truly happy with your husband, why are you on social media bullying us? It's giving I want you to be as miserable as I am. I know somebody gonna say, so well, she's trying to help. Who asked her for the help? Help the people who asked you for the help. But if you are giving unsolicited help, you are just being a pest. The crazy part about it is that you made a whole page just shaming women. Because if you really wanted to make a page promoting marriage, you will show us how great marriage is through your marriage. If you really wanted to promote marriage, you can show it by showing us content to be like, you know what, marriage sounds like a good partnership. And a lot of couples do that on social media. They don't talk about it every 5 minutes, but the way that they operate together be making you think like, okay, marriage might be a thing. That's how you truly promote marriage. But you're just a bully. You hate women and you want to disguise your hatred for women under the guidelines of helping them find a husband that they never even said they wanted.
This just shows you that women are their own worst enemies, okay? The majority of women, they want husbands, they want relationships, they want children. The majority, okay? If you're not one, then cool. But majority of people do, right? The majority of women do. And this is why, pandering to women can only get, can get you famous, can get you clout, can get you money. Because again, women don't want to listen to anything that is a counter to their own viewpoints. Because here's the thing with a lot of women, right? You can't counter arguments, so you just attack the person, right? She was attacking, oh, she must not be happy. But you have not said a single thing that she said was wrong. I mean, no, it's like when you generalize, women think you're saying everyone. No. If you don't want a partner, a husband, a relationship, you don't want children, okay, cool. Then certain people messages aren't for you. Plain and simple.
Really got my account banned? Like, really? Ban me? The devil be busy, y'all. He be busy. But one thing we know, he can never stop God, ever. Ever, ever, ever. So, obviously, you see my account got banned this morning. Was down for, a little while. But we're back. But I want to say this, right? I know that this is an attack, and this is a way to stop my voice from being heard. And it's okay. Many women, like myself, have been shut down and stopped. And, we don't want to hear people speak about what needs to be spoken about, especially as Black women. And that's okay, because I won't stop. But what I need y'all to do, I need y'all to go to my YouTube. And I'm going to drop it right here for y'all to go subscribe, because we're at almost 50K followers over here. And I would really, really, really appreciate if we can take these same followers over there, because I know that it won't stop. And because it won't stop, they're going to keep trying. Or because I won't stop, they're going to keep trying. We're not going to let that happen. So let me show y'all my YouTube so y'all can go ahead and subscribe. Here's my YouTube channel, Just a Girl Talk. Okay? We have Just a Girl Talk right here. I need y'all to go over there and let's run the subscribers up over there, because I'm going to keep talking. We can't stop. These girls need us too badly to stop, to let women who don't agree try to shut you down. But again, nobody's greater than God. I don't fear anybody but God. So the link is in my bio, y'all. You can go subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's in my bio to go subscribe. And let's continue to, grow the Just a Girl brand, grow the sisterhood, and continue to spread the message. So, yeah.
Honestly, I think women can't handle honesty. I think women can't handle honesty. Women can't handle being held accountable. Okay? Women can't handle not being validated. Because I think this, right? When you pander to women, your audience will grow so much. But when, you want to be truthful, you want to be upfront, you don't want to cater to just people's feelings, right? Facts over feelings. You will be hated. Because I've seen so many creators that pander to women, and women love these creators, to find out these are the very men or even women that are just using them to gain clout and money. And then these creators, right, are just toxic. They're just terrible human beings. Okay? They're just users. And those are the people that women follow. Yet when, your heart is in a good place, you live a life where, you aren't out pandering to people, right? You're not out here pandering to people, being fake, two-faced, right? This is the thing where I say women want to be manipulated, okay? Women want to be manipulated. They love the fake, the validation, the lies, okay? This is why practically every woman say, oh, you can't tell if he's a bad guy or not. No, you could. You just don't want to. You don't want to, okay? And women, especially on this app, have shown countless times again and again, they will follow any creator that validates their existing feelings, no matter if it's a terrible viewpoint or not, okay? As long as you validate them, okay? As long as you, in some cases, hate on men, because that's the feelings that women have right now, right? Hating on men, you have my womanly support in that sense. But when you want women to upgrade to, gain wisdom, and change up their life, okay? Hopefully for the better, but it doesn't validate their emotions, their viewpoints, you will get targeted, right? You will. Because I've had problems in my past with, people on this app. So, but I just think it's sad that no one's perfect, right? No one is perfect. And no one's that great at I'm not good at doing this. I'm not good at creating content, but I want to do it. I want to give my opinion. And a lot of times people say that I'm hating on women when in reality, I want better for women, right? I want women to succeed Because they're succeeding in, let's say, careers and education, yet they're failing in relationships. So when you want to hold women accountable for the actions that they do, the words that they say, hoping that, you know what, if they take self-accountability, self-reflection, they will realize, you know what, it's not men's fault that I'm choosing bad men to deal with. It is my own fault. So what I need to do is, you know what, have discernment, vet men properly, not rush to give men my body and my time, my youth, okay? And actually go for a man that I love his personality. I love his mindset. I love that, you know what he values. But no. You need to validate women's emotion. Men are terrible. Men are abusive. Men are dangerous. You know, you're a queen. You're a 10.
The biggest flex for a man is not the car he drives, the watch he wears, the clothes he has. It's the woman he's with.
And then we gaslight women by telling them that they're not valuable just by existing. This shows time and time again that women are valuable literally just by existing. And then we gaslight women again by telling them, oh, you're a gold digger if you ask for money to get your nails done, or if he buys you clothes or shoes or whatever the case may be. Ladies, never allow anyone to tell you your worth or that you are not valuable just because you don't have an occupation, just because you're a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home wife, or maybe you're going to school. A woman's value never depreciates. Hear that again. A woman's value never depreciates. Not if you're 30, not if you're 40, not if you're 50. You want to know why? Because us as women, our natural instinct is to bring life, literally and metaphorically. Not only do we inspire, but we allow people to play with their imagination and make their dreams come true.
This is why men hate pandering men, panda bears. That's why. Because again, you are feeding into women's delusions. In my opinion, the biggest flex for a man is he has his shit together. That he has self-improved to a state where he's happy. Where he is the leader of his life. He is in control of his life. He is happy in his life. I think that's the biggest flex for a man. That he is proud of his life. He is proud of his state in life. He's not suffering and he is happy. I think that's the biggest flex for a man. And if a woman is in it, amazing. But again, biggest flex for a man isn't a woman. That isn't true. Biggest flex for a man is he is at his best version ever. And there's the thing. First of all, absolute delusion. From that woman. Okay, from that woman. First, yes, women's dating market does decrease over time. Because even from her own logic, she says bring life. I'm sorry, as women age, bringing life becomes impossible to very, very hard. To actual life-threatening. So, even by her own argument, okay, bringing life, yeah, women can't bring life at a certain age. And it happens. And here's the thing, that's for women. For men, women value finances. Women value assets, not necessarily bringing life. But here's the thing. The whole thing about imagination and dreams is absolutely ridiculous. Because how many times you hear it? Women want men that's already built. That he has his shit together already. She didn't build with him. She didn't build him. Alright? That's the thing. This is the thing where women are just absolutely ridiculous. Where even their own logic defeats them. Because like I said, she put the importance of bringing life. Well, a woman in her 40s will have a hard time bringing life. Women in her 50s most likely can't bring life. And 60, it gets very unlikely and very dangerous. Right? So really, by your own logic, women's value decrease. And here's the thing. Stop thinking about value comes in many different shades. Dating market value is different than human value. So really, you got to wake up. And that's why you're not logical. But again, this is why men hate panda bears. Men hate these men that are trying to feed into women's delusion by lying, by manipulating women's emotions, by saying things that they want men to say. So, yeah, ridiculous. Also, I want to say it's absolutely insanity. Valuable than just existing. This is why I said women are so egotistical. And I believe women are the most narcissistic people, right? Out of the two gender, they are the most narcissistic. Valuable just purely by existing. Interesting. And here's the thing, right? Life will tell you what your value is. Your life. All right? So it is what it is.